Dear child, today, the angels share a revelation with you, one that may surprise or even unsettle you, but is essential for your growth and understanding. This revelation shines a light on the heart of someone special, who often occupies your thoughts, someone who has kept a piece of themselves hidden. What you're about to learn could transform the way you see this person. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and share this video with your friends and family. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below as we build a community focused on God's truth and protection. Your support helps us spread this important message to more people, and together we can learn and grow person and your connection with them. It brings to light the hidden layers within their soul and the powerful emotions they've struggled to keep concealed. This person, who may have appeared distant, silent, or even indifferent, carries within them a deep storm of emotions. They have worn a mask of confidence and control, but beneath this exterior is a complexity of feelings they haven't shared. The angels reveal that their silence is not emptiness, but rather an intense inner conflict, a struggle to contain feelings that have grown over time. They have been hiding these emotions not only from you, but from themselves, wrestling with truths they feel unprepared to face. The angels show us that this person has been running from their feelings for some time. They tried to convince themselves that they could live without you, that they didn't need to reveal what was in their heart. But the bond between you two is not one that can be easily broken. From the very start, they felt a powerful connection, and despite all their attempts to distance themselves, it has remained. What they have been hiding is not only the depth of their love for you, but also the vulnerability that comes with it, the need and longing they feel, which they have tried to ignore. This person's journey has been one of silent suffering. They thought that by creating emotional distance, they could free themselves from these feelings, but in trying to escape, they've only become more entangled. At times, you may have noticed them pushing you away or behaving coldly. The angels reveal that these were moments of intense struggle, times when they were fighting hardest to maintain control over emotions that were growing beyond their control. Each distant gesture, each cold response was a sign of the inner battle they faced. The love they feel for you has grown silently and steadily over time, transforming from a simple connection into something profound and consuming. This connection has reached a depth they can no longer ignore, and the angels show us that they are now overwhelmed by fears and insecurities. They worry that if they open up to you, they risk rejection, or even worse, that you may have already moved on. This fear of loss paralyzes them, trapping them in silence and leaving them burdened with an emotional weight they carry every day in their silence. This person experiences an ongoing internal crisis. They often find themselves thinking of you even in moments when they attempt to distract themselves. The angels reveal that these thoughts are constant, as if the universe itself is urging them to accept what they've been hiding. There are times, often in the stillness of the night, when they wake with their heart racing, feeling a desperate need to reach out to you and resolve what has been left unsaid. They have tried repeatedly to push these emotions aside, to erase their longing, but each attempt only intensified the feelings they tried so hard to suppress. The universe has begun to reveal to them that the only path to inner peace is honesty. They now understand that to free themselves from this emotional prison, they must finally share their truth with you. However, this won't be easy. The angels ask you to be patient, as this person is undergoing a transformation that is both challenging and profound. They once believed they had control over their emotions, But this illusion is now crumbling. They are beginning to see that no matter how hard they try to distance themselves, they cannot deny the love they feel for you. This bond has grown so strong, it's now consuming them, overshadowing their every attempt at control. What they have kept hidden is not only the strength of their love, but also how essential you are to them. They have tried to appear unaffected, showing the world, and even convincing themselves that they are fine without you. But the angels reveal that this appearance is merely a fragile disguise. Your absence has left a void that no one else can fill. And deep within they feel incomplete. They have realized that since you've been apart, something vital has been missing, and they now understand that only the truth can restore what they've lost. The angels also reveal the weight of regret. This person carries an immense burden. They feel every day. They have begun to understand that they made a choice to remain silent, to keep their distance, and to allow pride and fear to take precedence over truth. This regret is not shallow. It is a wound that has grown with time, a pain that lingers in the quiet moments when they reflect on what could have been despite their attempts to hide it. This regret manifests itself in subtle ways: a gesture, a look, a momentary hesitation. These are signs of the battle within a fight to reconcile with their choices and the path they have taken as they reach this point of internal reckoning. The angels reveal that a crucial moment is approaching. Invisible forces are aligning, moving this person toward a decision that could change everything between you. The angels ask that you be prepared for this revelation, as it will arrive soon. You may have sensed on some level that something deeper was always present, and now that truth is ready to come to light. Keep your heart open. Dear soul, for what is coming holds the power to bring about a renewed connection. Perhaps even one stronger than ever before when this person finally opens their heart. You may discover that the love they feel is more profound than you could have imagined. The angels reveal that it's not just love they've been hiding. It's also the weight of fear and regret of knowing they could have done things differently. They carry a haunting fear that it may be too late to recover what you once had. This regret is a heavy burden, a wound created by their own choices to let pride and fear take control, and now has become something they can no longer bear as they confront this truth. They realize that each day of silence has been a missed opportunity, each moment of distance a chance lost to bring light to the feelings they kept hidden. They know that time is slipping away, and with each passing day, the pain of this regret grows stronger. In this moment of revelation, they stand at a crossroads, ready to confront the truth they have hidden for so long. You hold the power to transform this situation. Now that the truth is near, you have the opportunity to receive it with compassion and understanding. This journey is drawing close to a defining moment, and when it arrives, it may bring healing, growth, and a connection renewed, more profound and powerful than before. Embrace this moment, for it holds the potential to change everything, bringing you closer to the heart of a person who has for too long kept their deepest feelings hidden from view. The angels reveal that this person has been carrying an intense regret, feeling weighed down by sleepless nights spent replaying her past decisions. She rethinks the moments and conversations that could have gone differently, imagining the words she could have said, and the opportunities she allowed to pass by. Each memory lingers as a reminder of how fear and hesitation stopped her from embracing a relationship that could have been extraordinary, despite her best efforts to move on. It seems as if the universe won't let her forget you. In her daily life, she's surrounded by reminders, whether it's in the music she hears, the places she visits, or small, seemingly trivial memories that bring her thoughts back to you. With each passing day, her regret grows more profound, shadowing her with a sense of loss and disappointment in herself. The angels indicate that this regret has now become a powerful force, pushing her toward a transformation. She feels an overwhelming pressure within herself, and it's becoming increasingly clear that she won't be able to stay silent much longer deep down. She knows she can't change the past, but she's beginning to hope that it's not too late to salvage what remains of the connection you both once shared. This thought, however, is bittersweet, as she is equally terrified of opening her heart, only to find that you may have already moved on. The angels show that she has spent countless hours thinking about how she might approach you, imagining the right words to fully convey her emotions. Yet her fear of rejection and the shame of past mistakes create a mental block, leaving her afraid that you may no longer be receptive to her attempts at reconciliation. She's tormented by the possibility that you too may have built barriers around your heart, much like the ones she initially created to protect herself. This fear holds her back, leaving her paralyzed and uncertain about reaching out every day. This fear intensifies, filling her mind with scenarios of you finding someone who appreciates you the way she wishes she had. From the start, these thoughts are heartbreaking for her, and they contribute significantly to her hesitation. The angels emphasize that this journey has not been easy for her. She finds herself caught in a whirlwind of conflicting emotions, torn between an intense desire to repair the damage and an equally powerful fear that she may already be too late. As time goes on, she's coming to understand the depth of her mistake in pushing you away, recognizing that in doing so, she lost a part of herself as well. This realization has driven her into a cycle of self-doubt and self-sabotage, where every step she considers is overshadowed by a fear of rejection. She's haunted by the consequences of her choices, and it feels as though she's constantly living with a shadow of regret that reminds her of the happiness she may have given up. The angels show that she's nearing a breaking point, where the weight of her emotions will compel her to face the truth she's been hiding from, even from herself. And that truth is simple, yet profound. She never stopped loving you, even during the times when she appeared distant or indifferent. Her love for you remained buried beneath layers of fear, pride, and insecurity. But now this love has grown beyond what she can contain. The angels indicate that she's on the cusp of a significant emotional awakening. She is realizing, perhaps for the first time, that she can no longer deny or escape her feelings. Her love is ready to come to the surface, and the angels are preparing her to embrace her vulnerability and face the reality she has long avoided. They urge you, dear soul, to prepare yourself for this revelation. When she finally opens up to you, it will be with a raw honesty and vulnerability that she's never shown before. She will lay bare the emotions she's kept hidden for so long, and it will be a powerful moment of truth for both of you. The angels encourage you to approach this moment with an open heart, ready to listen and perhaps to forgive. This revelation will be a weight lifted from both of you, allowing you to find clarity and understanding. The universe has orchestrated events to lead her to this point, ensuring that she can no longer ignore or suppress her love for you. The angels emphasize that while the decision to reconnect or move forward rests with you, they encourage you to remain grounded in love and compassion. Her regret is sincere, and the love she has concealed for so long is now emerging in full force. For a long time, she tried to convince herself that she had moved on, hiding behind a facade of detachment. She hoped that by burying her feelings, she could move on with her life. However, the angels reveal that this facade is beginning to crumble behind her silence, and reserved demeanor lies a passion so overwhelming that it frightened her, making her feel vulnerable. She believed that by controlling her emotions, she could suppress them, but instead her love for you has grown into something she can no longer manage or contain. The angels show that no matter how much she resisted confronting these feelings, her attempts to ignore her love have only made it stronger. It's as though the universe is pulling her towards you, reminding her that this connection is too deep and meaningful to be forgotten. Each day, she feels her love intensify, as if a force greater than herself is driving her in your direction. The resistance she once held around her emotions is dissolving, and the angels reveal that she's reaching a point where she has no choice but to confront the depth of her feelings. She realizes now that in trying to protect herself from potential heartbreak, she inadvertently distanced herself from a rare, true love. This armor she built around her heart was meant to keep her safe, but ended up isolating her from something profound and beautiful. Now, as her emotions surface, she's on the verge of an emotional release that will change everything. The angels ask that you approach this moment with an open mind and a compassionate heart. The truth she's about to share will be transformative, revealing the depth of her love and regret. She has come to understand that hiding her feelings and pretending to be unaffected was never the solution. What lies ahead will be an opportunity for both of you to release the pain and burdens that have weighed you down. Whether this leads to a new chapter together or offers closure and healing, the angels guide you to remain strong in love and understanding. In this moment of revelation, the truth will bring a sense of relief and freedom to both of you. The universe has aligned forces to allow this moment to unfold, urging you to embrace it fully, as it will be a profound release of emotions for both sides. Her journey of regret, fear, and hidden love has led her to the realization that she can no longer deny what she feels. Now she stands on the threshold of opening her heart, ready to face her greatest fears and reveal her truth. The angels encourage you to be ready, as this revelation will bring an emotional release, unlike anything before. She is coming forward with the truth of her love, and this could change everything for both of you. The journey has been challenging, but it has also brought her to a place of genuine an awakening. Her feelings, once buried and denied, are now ready to be shared openly. The final decision rests with you, but the angels remind you to hold on to compassion, knowing that the love she has kept hidden is finally ready to be revealed in its entirety. The angels reveal that a deep, transformative shift is unfolding within this person's heart. For a long time, she has tried to suppress her feelings, managing the overwhelming love she feels by building walls around herself. But this repressed energy has grown too powerful to contain. She is at a breaking point where the urge to reach out to express what she has held back feels unavoidable. Every moment that passes without sharing her feelings only amplifies her pain, and she realizes that delaying this conversation any further will only intensify the hurt. The angels encourage you to prepare yourself for this moment, as her revelation will not be gentle. Her emotions are intense, raw, and complex. You might be surprised by the strength of her feelings, which she's kept bottled up for so long. She is on the edge of an emotional release, one that when it happens will feel like the dissolving of every wall she has ever built. The angels urge you to receive this openness with compassion, as this release will be healing for both of you. It marks the beginning of a new phase where fierce secrets and protective facades can finally be put to rest, creating space for love to flow naturally and without restraints. God bless you. Type Amen. if you believe.